In the year 2178, the Earth is a shadow of its former self. The planet is battered and broken, a casualty of a relentless war that has raged for decades. Humanity stands on the brink of extinction, locked in a desperate struggle against a formidable coalition of alien species. This coalition, known as the Zenith Alliance, has pushed humanity to its limits, seizing vast territories and leaving destruction in its wake. The remnants of Earth's military forces are scattered and demoralized, fighting a losing battle on countless fronts. The situation is dire, and hope is a rare commodity. Yet, in this bleak landscape, a glimmer of hope emerges in the form of an experimental military program known as Last Chance Recruits. Helena Cole, a 70-year-old widow, leads a quiet and solitary life in the dilapidated city of New Jersey. Her days are filled with routine tasks and visits to the cemetery where her husband, Miguel, rests. She lost contact with her children years ago, victims of the chaos that has engulfed the world. Elena's heart aches with a longing for purpose and connection, a desire to feel alive once more. One rainy afternoon, as Elena stands by Miguel's grave, an unexpected visitor approaches her. Dressed in a sleek military uniform, the visitor introduces himself as Commander Rivas, the leader of the Last Chance Recruits. He extends an offer that will change Elena's life forever. Mrs. Cole, Commander Rivas begins, his voice firm yet compassionate. I am here to offer you a unique opportunity. Our world is in peril, and we need every capable soul to stand against our enemies. The Last Chance Recruits program offers a second chance at youth and the chance to fight for humanity's survival. Elena is taken aback by the proposition. She listens as Commander Rivas explains the details. The program involves genetic modifications and advanced rejuvenation technology that can transform elderly individuals into powerful, youthful soldiers. In exchange, these recruits will serve on the front lines, battling the Zenith Alliance in the most critical and dangerous missions. Torn between fear and a renewed sense of purpose, Elena contemplates the offer. She visits Miguel's grave one last time, seeking solace and guidance. The decision is made in the quiet moments of reflection, a determination to honor her husband's memory and to reclaim a sense of purpose in her life. Elena accepts the offer and is taken to a secret military facility, where she meets other recruits who have made the same choice. Among them are individuals from various walks of life, each with their own stories of loss and longing. The facility is a hub of advanced technology and medical marvels, a stark contrast to the crumbling world outside. Dr. Aiko Tanaka, the brilliant scientist behind the rejuvenation process, greets Elena and the other recruits. Dr. Tanaka explains the procedure, detailing the genetic modifications and enhancements that will transform their bodies. The process is intense and painful, but the results are nothing short of miraculous. Elena watches in awe as her frail, aged body is reborn, her muscles rejuvenated, her senses sharpened, and her strength restored. The transformation is not merely physical, it is an emotional rebirth as well. Elena feels a surge of vitality and a renewed sense of purpose. She is no longer the elderly widow mourning her past but a soldier ready to fight for the future of humanity. As the recruits undergo their transformations, they are introduced to key figures who will shape their journey. Commander Rivas is a charismatic and tough leader, known for his unwavering dedication and strategic brilliance. He sees potential in the recruits that others might dismiss and is determined to mold them into a formidable fighting force. Dr. Aiko Tanaka, while brilliant and compassionate, harbors a secret about the true cost of the rejuvenation process. Her dedication to the program is driven by more than just scientific curiosity. There are personal stakes involved that she keeps hidden from the recruits. Among the recruits, Elena forms bonds with several individuals, each with their own motivations and struggles. There is Hector, a former athlete seeking redemption for past mistakes, Maria, a grandmother whose family was torn apart by the war, and James, a retired engineer longing for a final adventure. The training regimen is grueling, designed to push the recruits to their limits and beyond. They are taught advanced combat techniques, survival skills, and teamwork. The physical and mental challenges are immense, but the recruits find strength in their shared experiences and newfound youth. Internal conflicts begin to surface as the recruits grapple with the ethical dilemmas of their situation. Some question the morality of sacrificing their remaining years for a cause that seems increasingly hopeless. Others struggle with the emotional toll of leaving their past lives behind. Despite the challenges, Elena emerges as a natural leader among the recruits. Her resilience and determination inspire those around her, and she becomes a pillar of strength for the group. Commander Rivas recognizes her potential and entrusts her with greater responsibilities. The day of their first mission arrives, and the recruits are deployed to a distant planet occupied by Zenith forces. The mission is a critical one, aimed at disrupting the enemy's supply lines and gathering vital intelligence. As they descend onto the alien terrain, the recruits are confronted with the harsh realities of war. The battle is fierce and chaotic, with dangers lurking at every turn. The recruits face not only the alien soldiers but also the harsh environment and their own fears. Losses are inevitable, and the emotional impact of seeing their comrades fall weighs heavily on the survivors. Elena fights with a ferocity and determination that surprises even herself. She pushes through the pain and fear, driven by a sense of duty and a desire to honor those who have fallen. The mission is ultimately a success, but the cost is high, and the recruits return to base with heavy hearts. In the aftermath of the battle, Elena is haunted by the faces of those they lost. She seeks solace in the company of her fellow recruits and finds herself drawn to Dr. Tanaka. Sensing Elena's turmoil, Dr. Tanaka reveals the truth about the rejuvenation process. It is not without its risks, and the genetic modifications come with severe side effects. Elena learns that the rejuvenation process accelerates the aging of certain cells, leading to potential health complications. The recruits are essentially living on borrowed time, their newfound youth a fleeting gift. This revelation shakes Elena to her core, but it also strengthens her resolve. She realizes that every moment counts and that their sacrifice is not in vain if it means giving humanity a fighting chance. During a subsequent mission, Elena encounters Zara, a young alien soldier from the Zenith Alliance. In the heat of battle, Zara is injured and left behind by her comrades. Elena, driven by a sense of compassion and curiosity, decides to save Zara instead of leaving her to die. This act of mercy sparks an unlikely alliance between Elena and Zara. As they navigate the dangers of the battlefield together, they begin to understand each other's perspectives. Zara reveals that not all members of the Zenith Alliance are committed to the war. Many are coerced or misled by their leaders. This revelation adds a layer of complexity to the conflict and challenges Elena's perception of the enemy. With the new information provided by Zara, Elena and the recruits formulate a plan to strike at the heart of the Zenith Alliance's operations. Their target is General Torvik, the ruthless leader orchestrating the war. The mission is fraught with danger, but it offers a chance to end the conflict and bring about a lasting peace. The preparations are intense, with the recruits training relentlessly and fine-tuning their strategy. Tensions run high as the day of the mission approaches, but there is also a sense of unity and determination among the group. Elena's leadership and Zara's insider knowledge prove invaluable as they brace themselves for the final confrontation. The mission unfolds with a series of decisive battles, each one testing the recruits' resolve and skills. They infiltrate the enemy's stronghold, facing overwhelming odds and making significant sacrifices along the way. The clash with General Torvik is a climactic and brutal encounter, revealing his complex motivations and the deep-rooted grievances that fuel the war. In a moment of heroism and self-sacrifice, Elena and her comrades manage to dismantle Torvik's operations and force a retreat. The victory is bittersweet, with many lives lost, but it marks a turning point in the war. The Zenith Alliance, weakened and divided, agrees to a tenuous truce, opening the door to negotiations and potential peace. In the aftermath of the final battle, Elena reflects on the journey she has undertaken. She has transformed from a lonely widow into a resilient leader, finding purpose and strength in the face of adversity. The recruits who survived are hailed as heroes, their sacrifices honored and remembered. Elena takes on a new role as a diplomat, working to bridge the gap between humanity and the Zenith Alliance. Her alliance with Zara becomes a symbol of hope and reconciliation, demonstrating that even in the darkest times, understanding and cooperation can prevail. As she stands before a gathering of humans and aliens, Elena speaks of the future they must build together. Her words resonate with the promise of a new beginning, a chance for humanity and its former enemies to forge a lasting peace. The war may have left deep scars, but it also revealed the strength and resilience of those who fought for a better world. The story of Elena and the Last Chance recruits serves as a testament to the power of redemption, the search for purpose, and the enduring hope that even in the face of extinction, humanity can rise again.